is a small entrance. Is a small entrance in the bus house. Today was Pierce's birthday. He spends having a party someplace. But no one in any pit it's one Sunday. The weather has been looking well soon. Immet ma. September, September, long time, nurse, haven't seen her for days. September is back. September is Satan's of the scares. Can they count your birthday? So, never had birthdays. Yes, of course one can. Is it your birthday? Yes, it's my birthdays. Let's get the things set up. Okay, so September and Persia waiting for the friends to come. And so they said, got some presents today, got some books, some parts of foods, and balloons. It's great. But there's someone missing. Huh? Huh? I? It's not there. No? It's not there. And, where is Duncan? There's Duncan. No, he's not really. Lights as usual. Sorry, it lights the axle. It's mended. Oh, it's a problem. And then, what's the fact got? Oh, Thomas saves the day game. And school battle games. All the other things. It's great. So, I began to play. It's like Persia was playing it because none of the small engines can't play a game. Well, all they wanted, Persia decided to take it disorder in the past. This it was about the times when Scar River, the ice came. To the second furnace railway. I know, well, this is a starter whole crosspit. Let's get it. Crosspit. Scar River made a face. Not in its place. Just a tin polish. You must look nice for 100th birthday. In this, you're just a first spot. And you're a horrid crossfit. Let's polished him like a slap. Scar River said, he said, it rather was a crossfit once. Silent hello. Yes, please. Well, come on down then. It can't hit it properly, or you're fussing up there. Just 5 minutes in no longer. let's just sit down on the box and the engine began. Tell us, then, how long the nation there are built together in England. Who? Asked Nature. Tell us, then, how long? Tell us, then, is a mere twin. How long is the nicest? The railways are driven in Wales, where if the engine lives the 100 ton, I will clean and wear a red. Tell us, then, and there the 4 wheels, then and their care. We thought to ourselves we were wonderful, and talked about how splendid we look pulling curses. What's about tugs? Asked Nature. Scarlet chuckled. Isn't there safe for them? He said. It was finished first and sent away on the ship. It didn't lick that. It wobbled dreadfully. At the port, the big railway kept me waiting. I had no cranes to lift me out. It wasn't the fit controllers railway then. It would have made it much better. What did they do? Asked Nature. I used the ship's turbox instead of cranes. That's what I used in the days. I nearly turned me upside down, said Scarlet indignantly, and left me hanging on a ranger truck. Mustn't have looked funny, ogled Nature. Isn't they felt it too? It got cross and crosser. I fastened it to the truck at last, and an engine took me away. His name was Neil. He was ugly, but kind, and we were soon firm. We were soon friends. So you're bound for the little railway, he said. You must put some order into those trucks. The papers they make would hardly believe. He didn't like the sound of it, but he was too tired to say anything. Plenty of people waiting when they got there, but they weren't used to engines. It was dark before we was on the rails, and they left me. Lonely and unhappy, and wishing the night would come. Trucks were everywhere, urban everywhere. Next morning suddenly, with a rattle and a roar, a train of alerted ones came in. It was said, please, isn't there engine? He said. The workman laughed. They've come down the riveter, he said. Them ones need pulling up, sir. It's where you've come. But can't they curb up there, whatever it was who said, Griffiths, earn the things down, not up. I need horses or engine six to pull them up. What? If you're to pull trucks? Of course. He won coaches. He just laughed and walked away. Soon as the men of the place arrived with some men. He set them mere parts in a book. A train instructions book, I'd call it. According to steam mills, Carnarvon, he said. Couldn't they pull coaches, sir? No, certainly not. It gave him such a look. I didn't understand engines. It was easy. If it wouldn't burn. It made no steam. It just blew smoke at them. I called me bad names. It didn't cut. The next day they tried again, and the next and the next. It gave them mere luck and wouldn't do a thing. At last the manager said, well, they're cross pitches, but we're not hoping to look at your sulky face all day. We'll cover you up and lift you to have a better engine. I did too, chuckled Scarlet. I fixed a big tarpaulin and covered my tub. It didn't leak it at all. I think it served so it. Sitting there, Savannah, never made her Scarlet. She's tell us what happened next. Nature turned round and surprised a group of people. And Caitlin come up to listen while Scarlet was telling her the story. And let's end this next story. Sure, and Bucking Bunker. It's from the Vision Dump for Archer and sure, it's loud in my Christopher James. In the top left-hand corner of treasure, there was a rail waterway. It was a long rail and waterway, but a important one. It was called a train and tugboats and sub rail and waterway Jackson Company Limited. And the trains and tugboats and sub small engines were. It was all there was. As Piercer telling the small engines and Jefferson about the small of banking songs sticker it learned in there. It was lonely and miserable scholar continued till at last the minister came. No, it's for the better engine, he said. This please, because they've asked Mr. Bopper to come and look after you. Mr. Bopper had helped to build there in England. He liked him. Sir, he's soon at steamer. Come on, Scarlet, he said. You must let the workmen finish the lane before the inspector comes. He didn't mean pulling trucks of Mr. Bopper, and he worked so hard that with the Tim and Nias came and left, and lane was ready. The Nias never got so excited and bounced her as he did. He worked without habit or fuss. Trucks often played tricks on me. They make me cross, but they found that teasing the nose was a mistake. He was something one third day. When it came along, said, excitedly, him pulling the director's train and taking the inspector to Margaret. Think of that. And I responded, millions of bugs and bounces since all over. He said at last, the directors would lick them. Oh, he snorted and bounced away to Mr. Curtis. Hello, fellas, he whistled. Oh, there's it. Agnes's deep voice echoed from the back of the shed. It's an engine. Mr. Burgess, the guardsman. He's come to take us out. Beware of strange engines, on Agnes. We must be on our guard. Our guard has just come. Little Burgess, Geneva, and Ruth. Now that Curtis said with the list, it pulled them all Hitler from the station. Agnes still suspicious kept muttering, beyond our God, beyond our God. But he was too excited to listen. It might have been better if he had. He was sizzling with excitement as he ran round and back down on the Curtis. It's fun, he chortled. Might look harmless, she whispered, but it'll watch so. She took me quite aback, but even Agnes couldn't complain about her Uncle Jenny. We stopped at Ebbers Station and the directors got out to make the arrangements. Everything went well. We forgot about Agnes and the manager spelling joined us on the footplate on the journey. It looks easy, Mr. Bopper, he said. Sir, as we gently down, didn't it drive him please? We were running this way. First right, he hissed Victor, gaining speed. all unnerving, he began to bite. The minute alarmed, cursed the regulator too quickly and too much. Agnes's buffers clashed. He's playing tricks. Bump him, girls, bump him. I surged against me, urging me on. It bounced and lurched. It couldn't help it. The minute it lost its footing, Kate Bailey, of her hand hurled and disappeared. By God, please. Mr. Bobbis is very concerned. Stopped the train and looked back. 2 legs waved vaguely from a bush. The manager was unhurt at cross. I'll not hit the bucking bunker again, he said. He sat in birches for the rest of the journey. The tractors complained I had been badly shaken. They said it was all my fault. A nice old tape Inspector Tarver, they ordered, will stay out of sight in the shed. But late that evening the manager came. It's obvious, sir. It did hit a bit good. It wasn't your fault, however. It's obvious it was cross. It must do what the directors say now, but I'll make it up to later. The inspector was pleased with the night. You've done well, he said coldly. For the new engine, it's sure the directors about some improvements which were needed, but he went on the earlier arrangements are good. He came to see me, and the directors asked him what they thought had happened. I think, gentlemen, he said, that you're mistaken. Scar River should prove to be a useful engine, but he needs another pair of wheels. Take made these, have them fitted. Then you'll see the difference for day. Stick in the mud. The manager was as good as his word. Scar River continued. It came home from the works with 6 speeders instead of 4, and a curb too. A curb is the latest thing for engines. It's now. Hope it will show up after your disappointment. But I chuckled. It hurt him too much. And I said that Curtis made him worse. Such a handsome engine, I tittered. 6 speeders in a cab, so distinguished. It's a pleasure to see him. He soon got so big for his wheels. Scar River said ruefully. It did so, he said. Curb on the night, tell a little care about so. Case Scar River. He bursted about his kids and neighbours trade to be nice. And so get one lick back and they're up to date, you could say. Nerve egg, so. You look like a snail with that house on your back. And trip much faster there that. Slurp him there. Let me tell you, who was like the bad Tibbs last week on Dictionary was talking. No Saxon sticking about. He called me. He more names. He quarrelled, and he ended up back to back not speaking to each other. It went on for days and days. One dark morning, Scar River had to take the workman's train to the carpet. It had rained for the days. You're always big on left for wet days, he complained. Well, said Mr. Bobby, got a curb to keep us due. Come on. Scarlet slipped and snorted on the dead bridles. He began to wonder if curbs were worth it. An hour later, he was warming up when Scarlet's guard came coasting down. Not in a train, oh no, in an a truck. He stopped there, I said. There's a lead slip beyond the tunnel. He said, Scarlet, run into it. He stuck. Sure, a bit eyes. Look, Leafler, it's hard, Mr. Peter, sir. But let Scarlet to spink, he says. He was sticking the mud. He can jolly well get sticking the mud himself. It serves him right. But went on me Jabber, remaining there was Mr. Bobber, the crabber man. Does it serve them right too? The god says the mud's like chinkle. Oh, he said, it never do. Must save them before they get sucked in. If it'll suffer of it, or scarred over. And off they puffed with 2 trucks and some workmen. They made things weren't so bad after all. The man that partnered clogged the lane, and they'd leave it scarred over back. He was hissing and grumbling dreadfully. But they didn't listen to him. They clogged the rest of the lane, and they pushed Scarlet out of the way before taking the workmen to work. Mr. Bobbitt cleaned and oiled his wheels, but merchants for it. The neighbour told the coaches it could help him back to the shed. It's hobby, it was Spinker, he laughed. Thanks for helping me. Not at all, he said, his hip was still across. Then Scarlet began laughing. Even the stick in the mud after all. The guy was heedlessly not raw. He laughed too. It couldn't help it. He looked so funny. He was laughing. When the cleaners came, he was still laughing when they went, engines, they said, tripping their foreheads. We weren't mad, we learned sense, and they've been firm friends ever since. It was nearly dark when the listeners stirred and stretched. Thanks for Scarlet, and the nice, I said, who's sure as the boat will die, he can have a splendid birthday next week. And it's in this next over in my paper. Well, not much to think, is it? Asked his friends. It's news, said Scarlet, in the night. In leaping together, some tips they missed each other, and the knives had got curved, and we were back together. And with that to say, we'll come back. Yes, of course. No then. Peter went in his house. Duncan, Sir Harold, Smooth, Peter Sim, Ben Nyes, and Scarlet, and Mare all wondered what Peter was looking for. At last he did find something, but had accidentally dropped it on Scarlet's funnel. Scarlet didn't like that. I was a lead switch. Another lead switch. Ow! Bother. Flustered. Sit. Oh. Ow! House. Other switch. It's better. That's the game. I just can't live it. Ow! Oops. Sorry. It's all good. Let's get the game started.
Let's pick what you need to build a branch line. First, enter your name. Click on the letters to spell your name. Use backspace to delete the last letter you clicked on if you want to change that letter. Click on the small arrow when you're finished. Now pick Junior Engine Driver for easy play or Senior Engineer for a bit harder play. Hello there, you must be the new engine driver. We've been expecting you. Our little island of Sodor is becoming a busy place and we need your help to build some new branch lines to make things run more smoothly. Well, engine driver, I'm sure you're ready to get started. Once you build the branch line, you can ride the rails around your branch line as much as you want. Then celebrate at the grand opening in your new station house. Click an engine you would like to drive today. You can always select another one if you change your mind. I'm Thomas. I'm Percy. 3 places on Sodor need a new branch line. The farm, the docks and the quarry. Click where you would like to build your branch line. Rocks and coal are ready to be picked up at the quarry. Watch out for falling rocks. Rocks. Please click the green go sign to proceed. I'll be able to get a lot of work done on this track. I'm sure you want to begin building your line by laying the track. Click on the track piece, then click on the track to put it down. Move the piece over the track to see where it goes. Click here to go back to the engine shed and begin again. The quarry workers need supplies. Click some items to deliver. Select some cargo to deliver. Rocks. Coal. Shovels. One good job. Let's add some plants. Our new branch line will be beautiful. You can add trees, rocks or other things to your track by selecting them from this window. Good job. Let's add some plants. Our new branch line will be beautiful. Your new branch line is splendid. Well done. I am sure you and Percy will want to ride all around it. You'll make sure everything is working properly before the grand opening. To make the train stop, click on the stop sign. Cargo is ready to be picked up. Click on the cargo on the loading platform to move it into the trucks. I can carry it, I can carry it. To make the train stop, click on the stop sign. Click on the truck to unload the cargo onto the platform. You are a good engine driver. Cargo is ready to be picked up. Click on the cargo on the loading platform to move it into the trucks. I can carry it, I can carry it. To make the train stop, click Looks like you're running low on water. You'll need to fill up. Click on the handle to pump the water. Just a little more water. You are a good engine driver. Click on the truck to unload the cargo onto the platform. You are a good engine driver. To make the train go faster, click this small blue train. This is the works where we can clean and repair the engines. Percy has been working hard. Let's fix him before we decorate him for the grand opening. Click on one of the items below to get the engine ready. Use this rag to clean the engine. Now I'm clean and can get ready for the grand opening. I feel so good I could pull the express. That will help me see in the dark. Thank you for tightening my bolts. See you in the New Line station house where we will decorate for the grand opening. I'll make sure Percy is ready for you. Percy has worked very hard today. Let's get him ready for the grand opening. Click on the decorations you want to try out. Click on the green go sign to see more decorations. Sir Topham Hatt will be proud of us little engines. Excellent. The quarry needed a new branch line. This will make a fine photograph. I'll be sure to put a copy in your letterbox. Go back to the sign-in screen whenever you want to see the branch lines you've completed. Well done. This new branch line will be a really useful new addition to our island.
engine and friends. Start. Pick an engine. Name your engineer. Exit. Pick skill level. Easy. Explore. Race. Hi, I am Sir Topham Hatt. Your first race is against Toby. Good luck. On your mark. Get set. Go. You won. Next race. Your second race is against Percy. Good luck. On your mark. Get set. Go. You won. Next race. Your third race is against Duck. Good luck. On your mark. Get set. Go. You won. You win a silver medal. Next race. Congratulations. Your fourth race is against James. Good. On your mark. Get set. Go. On your mark, get set, go. Be quick now. You won! You win a gold medal! Next race! Well done! Exit. Name your engineer. Exit. Pick skill level. Easy. Race. Hi, I am Sir Topham Hatt. On your mark, get set, go. You won! Next race, your second race. On your mark, get set, go! You won! Next race, your. On your mark, get set, go! Go! won! You win a silver medal! Next race! Congratulations! Your fourth race is against James. On your marks, get set, go! You won! Next race. Your last race is against Thomas. Good luck! On your marks, get set, go! Be quick now! You won! You win a gold medal! Next race! Well done!
Hello there, I'm Sir Topham Hatt. We have many adventures here on the island of Sodor. I keep the best stories here in a large leather book. I have an exciting one about a big storm. Before we get started, please tell us about yourself. Type your name on my typewriter. Click the letters on the typewriter or enter them on your keyboard. Click the red checkmark key when you're done. You can play the adventure two ways. To play the story from beginning to end, click on the newspaper. To play the activities, click on the pictures. Click on the "These are all the chapters of Thomas Saves the Day from beginning to end." To start playing the adventure, click here. Click the yellow arrow to go back and choose a different way to play.
One day at Brendam Docks, a terrible storm blew in from the sea. Salty gathered the troublesome trucks to the shed. He told them of the last big storm to blow through the island of Sodor, and that it was an heroic little engine that helped save the day. Thomas was on his way back to Knapford Station when the storm hit full force. The wind blew and the rain sloshed Thomas's firebox, so his driver decided to wait out the storm on a siding. The next morning, the storm had passed, but Thomas was still left without any dry coal.
We need to find some more coal for your fire, Thomas, so we'll be able to drive full steam ahead,
said his driver. Jeb Cole's workshed. Wellsworth Station. I don't think anyone's in there. Let's come back later. A bucket of fresh coal. That'll help heat up my steam. Now, I have enough steam to get up the hill and then on to Knapford Station.
To continue the adventure, click on the next available chapter. Thomas, here you are at last,
said Sir Topham Hatt.
The big storm has caused delays all over the island, and the cargo for Mr. Jolly's chocolate factory is lost. Those crates are the very ones the workers need to make the chocolate. Please go to Mr. Jolly's chocolate factory at once and find out what help is needed.
Just unloading these crates right now, Thomas. Check back later if there's something you need.
Sodor Windmill. It's good to see you, Thomas. I was caught in the storm, and the next thing I knew, I hit something on the track and got derailed. I was just on my way to deliver a new hook for Harvey, but now I need him to come help me. Could you bring him his new hook so that he can lift me up? Knapford Switching Yard. Callan Viaduct.
I'm just helping Sir Topham Hatt see all the things that need to be fixed after the storm.
It's windy up here. Smelting Yard. Smelting... Hello, Thomas. I'm waiting for Edward to deliver my new hook. Have you seen him? There sure was a lot of damage from the storm. Thanks for the hook, Thomas. Now I just need a new chain to go along with it. Can you help me make the chain? We need to add links to Harvey's chain so that it will be long enough. Find a new half that matches the end of the chain. To add a new link, click on it to put the ends next to each other. To flip the link you're trying to match, just click on it. When you think you have the right piece in place, click on the hammer to make a new link. We need to make 4 more links. Are you sure you want to change levels? We need to make 8 more links. That's 1. Now you've got the hang of it. That's 2. Those match exactly. That's 3. Only a few more to go. That's 4. Only a few more to go. That's 5. Now you've got the hang of it. That's 6. That's a match. Great job. Try flipping this piece over. That's 7. Only a few more to go. That chain is long enough for Harvey's new hook.
My new chain is complete. Thank you. I'll go ahead now and check on Edward. I may need your help, though, so I'll meet you back at the windmill.
Callan Viaduct. Napford. Soda.
I'm still getting used to this new hook and chain. Can you help me guide the hook to Edward so that we can get him back on the tracks? Thank you, Thomas. Now I can get back to work, and you can get through to the chocolate factory. Good luck.
Well done. Click the next chapter to continue the adventure.
The workers at Mr. Jolly's chocolate factory were surprised to see Thomas. He was not the train they had been waiting for.
But we've been waiting for Percy to arrive with our first shipment of supplies. He's terribly late,
said one worker. They asked Thomas to help find Percy and his cargo. Sodor Windmill. We should hold on to that for later. Tid. There you are, Percy. The workers at the chocolate factory are looking for you. They need you to deliver their cargo.
Oh, Thomas, it was so scary. In the storm, I crashed into something and all my cargo smashed into the cave. And now I can't go in there.
Why not, Percy?
It's too dark and scary.
I'm sure there isn't anything scary in there, Percy. I'll find you a new lamp, and we can go get the crate.
I guess we should go check out the cave now. Why don't you go first? I'll be right behind you.
We need to tell Percy what all the spooky sounds really are, so we can keep going. Help me guess what each sound could be. Are you sure you want to change levels?
Oh, Thomas, let's not go any farther.
I see now, Thomas. It's only a cowbell. And
a trumpet.
Of course. That's what we really heard.
I hear ghosts.
I see now, Thomas. It's only a metal tub and a drum. Of course. That's what we really heard.
What horrible creature could be making that sound?
I see now, Thomas. It's only a bike horn and a tuba. Of course. That's what we really heard.
I hear ghosts. I see now, Thomas. It's only a cuckoo clock and a pair of scissors. Of course, that's what we really heard. Oh, Thomas, let's not go any farther. I see now, Thomas. It's only a metal triangle and a wind chime. Of course, that's what we really heard. Look, that's Percy's cargo for the chocolate factory. Thank you, Thomas. Now I should bring Mr. Jolly's chocolate factory their supplies as fast as I can.
Well done. Click the next chapter to continue the adventure.
The workers thanked Thomas and Percy.
Now, Thomas, said one of the workers, we need 3 more items. Sir Topham Hatt has informed us that the wind blew the cargo all over the island. Do you think you can find the 3 missing crates, Thomas? This list will show you what items we still need to find. Sodor. Tidmouth Station. That might be useful later. Good job. You found butter. Everything is going very well. Thank you. Thomas, I'm glad you're here. The wind blew the cargo out of my net and into the river. Can you look for something to help me fish everything out? There's a lot of useful tools at Jeb Cole's workshed. You might try looking there. Smelting. Cow. Nap. Brendam. This bucket may help Harold scoop up his cargo. Nap. Good job. You found flour. Gordon's Hill. Jeb Cole's workshed. Hello, Thomas. I could use your help. Everyone needs the items in this shed to help with the cleanup. But there is so much debris from the storm, we can't get anything out. Can you find something to help clear away the branches? Thank you, Thomas, for clearing away all that debris. I have a handy bit of rope here, Thomas. Perhaps you should take it with you, just in case. Gordon's Hill. Knapford. Nap. Bricap. Great, you found the rope. Now we just need something to tie to the end that can scoop up the crates for us. Now that we have the rope and bucket, can you help me get the cargo out of the water?
we need to help Harold fish out his cargo. Move the cursor to fly Harold around the screen. Click the mouse button to lower the bucket into the river and scoop up whatever is below. Watch the shadow on the river to see where the bucket will land. If you want to change the dip, are you sure you want to change levels? Are you sure you want to change levels?
Thanks for your help with my cargo, Thomas. Would you take this crate directly to the chocolate factory?
We found all the cargo for Mr. Jolly's chocolate factory. We better hurry back so the workers can mix up the chocolate for their shipment.
Well done. Click the next chapter to continue the adventure.
Thomas had delivered all the supplies needed to finish the entire order of chocolate right on time.
We are so pleased, Thomas,
said the workers when the chocolate was ready.
but now the shipment must be taken to Brendam Docks before Bulstrode has to leave. Can you please help us again?
Thomas agreed to take the freight cars loaded with chocolate to Brendam Docks right away. So Brendam It looks like the storm damage has been repaired, but now no one is in the switching room. Can you arrange the switches so that we can head down to the docks? We need to match the lever positions with the one shown in the picture. Clicking on the lever will move it to the next position. We're getting close. Great! Now that the switches are properly set, we can head for Brendam Docks.
Thomas, you are in our way. We won't do a thing you say.
Thomas, you must hurry to the docks. Bulstrode is about to leave.
Yes, I'm trying to, but the troublesome trucks are acting up.
I'll help you, Thomas. I have a way of making them behave for me.
Here to help Harold fish out his cargo. Move the cursor to fly Harold around the screen. Click the mouse button to lower the bucket into the river and scoop up whatever is below. Watch the shadow on the river to see where the bucket will land. If you want to change the are you sure you want to change levels? Just missed that one. If you want to change the difficulty level, click this button.
Thanks for your help with my cargo, Thomas. Would you take this crate directly to the chocolate factory?
We found all the cargo for Mr. Jolly's chocolate factory. We'd better hurry back so the workers can mix up the chocolate for their shipment.
To continue the adventure, click on the next available chapter.
Thomas had delivered all the supplies needed to finish the entire order of chocolate right on time.
We are so pleased, Thomas,
Said the workers when the chocolate was ready.
but now the shipment must be taken to Brendam Docks before Bulstrode has to leave. Can you please help us again?
Thomas agreed to take the freight cars loaded with chocolate to Brendam Docks right away. So do... Knapford Switching Yard. Cal Brendam Co. Brendam. It looks like the storm damage has been repaired, but now no one is in the switching room. Can you arrange the switches so that we can head down to the docks? We need to match the lever positions with the one shown in the picture. Clicking on the lever will move it to the next position. We're getting close. Great! Now that the switches are properly set, we can head for Brendam Docks.
Thomas, you are in our way. We won't do a thing you say.
Thomas, you must hurry to the docks. Bulstrode is about to leave. Yes, I'm trying to, but the troublesome trucks are acting up.
I'll help you, Thomas. I have a way of making them behave for me. Here, you lot. Just sing along with me.
We like to sing, but we won't sing just anything.
Click the trucks to help them sing along. Just click each truck to match each note I sing. I'll keep adding notes until they're singing the whole song. Try this one. Your turn.
Are you sure you want to change levels?
Try this one. Your turn.
Excellent.
Your turn.
Very good.
Your turn.
Excellent.
Your turn.
Very good.
Your turn.
Excellent.
Your turn.
Very good.
Your turn. Oh, too bad. I'll show you again. Your turn. Now this. Your turn. Oh, too bad. I'll show you again. Your turn.
Excellent.
Thanks, Salty. I don't know how you did it, but now we're on our way.
Click Cranky to unload Thomas's freight. Well done, Thomas. You delivered the shipment to Bulstrode right on time. I'm very pleased. To continue the adventure, click on the next available chapter.
The chocolate factory's important shipment was delivered on time, and everyone cheered Thomas for all his help in saving the day. To show their appreciation, the workers at Mr. Jolly's chocolate factory decided to make some special desserts in honor of Thomas, Sir Topham Hatt, and all of his useful engines. Are you ready to make some chocolates? You can click on 3 parts of the machine to make your chocolates. When you're ready to start making the chocolates, just pull this lever here. You can change the controls whenever you want to change your chocolate. If you want the machine to stop, just pull the lever. When all your chocolates are done, you can go to the gift wrapping room to wrap the box. Good choice. Choose your shape. Excellent choice. When you're ready to start making the chocolates, just pull this lever here. Choose your colored sugar. That's a great choice. That one looks nice. Excellent choice. Oh, well done. Only a few more to go. Good choice. Let's see what that does. Your box is full. Let's send it to the gift wrapping room. This is the gift wrapping room. This is the gift wrapping room. Before you wrap your box of chocolates, you can move them around or clear some out and go back to make different ones. When you're ready to wrap up the box,
I'm honored to receive such a fine box of chocolates. Thank you. And my thanks to Thomas and all my useful engines. Thank you for your help after the big storm. Are you sure you want to quit? Thank you for your help after the big storm. When you come back, we'll continue our adventure.
When I finished, I went down to a boss royal house. Oh, didn't it tell you? It was the box from their uncle's place. It's the Duncan great and special places. And the small engines and pieces and zipping there lit the place, and it suits them well. And sorry, I ought to one of a special place. Unlike the two, when somebody lives in a place which is abandoned and it doesn't suit them well, the place is looking bad for any homeless people. And there was trouble. Suddenly, a nose got something that her coffin that lit. His boiler wasn't working, Ripper. Well, it wasn't working, Ripper. Well, it's because there was a big clink and a small one. It was painful, rather painful. Ouch! He said, "Hello, what's the matter?" And Bob broken and said, "Duncan can fix it." Oh, goodness. They put the knife on Duncan's bed. And then Duncan gave him some medicine. Oh, has to stay for 2 days. And the thin controller and explained, oh, it's needed. And there was something, which is something that never broke to break up to each other. Break it to each other. Which is like Piercett building the small engines, and Duncan telling an I said he would be off for 2 days and it would make him feel sad. He didn't really want it to cut the faraway lens to be mended, because in Scotland miss its father much, and Scotland would miss Linnaeus too much. Ever since they were separated for once, things weren't same. Things were different, not same. It's that everybody would miss something much. When Mr. Percival, the thin controller, came, him and Pierce decided to explain to the working friends they were worried about Pierce and the thin controller was saying, "No, you're not. Must know that the nurse is staying at Duncan's place for 2 days, and Duncan and me said I'd best to get him married." And then Duncan and nurse, after Pierce and the thin controller discussion, in Pierce have to take him to the cave to get him fixed there, and Supernice will have to go to the cave to get better, and if they can't find out what's wrong, well, they'll have to send her to the menders in England at Irenaeus to meet. Oh shit, that's hot now. Now then, let's get some fixing. So they did. The other small engines went away. They were still feeling worried about the fence staying in a fence place for repairs. They would really miss him, much now. When they fixed half of his boiler, I said I would have to fix it the next day. Piers and Duncan left to sleep in the shed. And as they left to sleep in the shed, Urban was no feeling sad and rather missing his friends much, rather much. And it would have been nice if some people on the roadside had given some kind letters to make him feel better on his waiting to get working properly, not working on properly. Be nice to stay in Duncan's room. He felt rather sad and missing his friends much. His friends are missing a nice talk much because Lucas said things would never be the same without a friend, a rather good friend. He'd said to himself, certainly in one bossy place covered with some bosses, well, I'll learn this place, he thought. I'll miss my friends. He stayed there for the night and waited for Persia, the small engines to come back to make him better. He rather wanted to come out to do some work, which would suit an engine well. Now, Renais can well remember the day when he saved a railway. Some working parts of him were not working well, and he was sent to be mended, and he was glad to come home. He rather felt learned that and missed his friend Scarlet much, and Scarlet missed him much too. Oh well, it looks like our friend will be staying after 2 days. He'll miss us much too. Picture her. Well, let's end this special extra kitchen adventure in there. That's a nice feeling, and missing his friends in Skull River is best threatened much.